I'm Mitali. I'm mostly in the moment, and I'm glad you're here with me. We're going to be looking at the twin flame energies for the week of August 22nd through the 28th. We have the divine feminines, the divine masculines, and the union energies. We're going to look at what's been happening in the recent past last week. We're going to be focusing on this week, the 22nd through the 28th of August. And then we're going to have a sneak peek of what's to come in the last few days of August into the first few days of September. If you're new to my channel, you can always subscribe for weekly twin flame energy readings. And if you do not know yet, I am giving out discounted readings, booking them all the way through the end of August. I will not be able to give those prices again. I'm sorry. I was just being so silly with those ridiculously low prices. But to be honest, I have been knocked out for a few days, and I also went to wedding number 5 this weekend. Flew out to wedding number 5 this year. So I'm gonna catch up with the emails today and tomorrow. And I also want to mention that the energies, the ascension energies, are for real. You probably are feeling them too, getting your body warm every once in a while, taking a nap all the time. Your sleep schedule, your sleep schedule might have been messed up. Your food that you're eating might be more sensitive. Just a lot of these little things. And I also want to mention that from last week's post, I'm so grateful for all those that have liked, commented, shared, donated, booked a reading. I mean, I was so overwhelmed with the amount of love. And I'm talking about like all the positive energy, like the positive energy that I saw within people for their own spiritual path was just mind-blowing. And I don't know, I felt so much love, and I didn't know what to do with myself. I've never felt that before. I literally went outside and started having like deep love conversations with everybody and like complimenting everyone. I'm so blessed, and I was like so humbled by your kindness. I literally felt like I grabbed a coffee with some of you and like sat down and had like a real heart-to-heart like conversation. It was, I am so truly grateful. So thank you so much. All right. And so with that, let's get started. All right. So what's been happening for the union energies last week? We have the Death card and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. These are the two slowpokes of the whole deck. The Death card is like slow moving change that you see from miles away. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight with this offer, this pentacle that they want to offer, an opportunity that's coming in. So with these two cards, the two slowpokes in reverse, I feel like this long coming change that you saw from miles away is finally here. It's finally at your door. It's finally showing its way in some sort of way. Showing itself in some sort of way. It's clarified by the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. These are the two more sad cards in the deck. So I feel like there's a lot of regret there from both the masculine and feminine side of how they might have handled the twin flame journey in the past, how they talked to their twin in the past, how they might have blocked them or ignored them, ran away from them, chased them too hard, blew up their phone too much, or ghosted them completely. And there's some sort of regret there of like how you guys handled the situation in the past, and like, oh, if I didn't do that, maybe we would have been starting off much quicker or like earlier than now. Yeah, I just have 444. Like, we could have had a stable foundation already instead of building one now, or building the next step in your stability. For the divine feminines last week, for the heart energies, there's there's a lot going on, but it's not major life-changing kind of energies, but there is a lot going on. There's a lot of love coming in. There's a lot of love being given. I feel like this is from like your community, your spiritual community, with your friends, you know, your group of gals, or your, you know, having a girls' night out or having a boys' night out, you know, just with your family, and your twin, which I'll get to, because I feel like there's a lot of communication that happened between you and your twin, whether it was energetically or in the physical. Because there's some sort of victory here with the Ace of Swords and some sort of communication that might have been a little bit more playful, maybe a little bit hard to understand. The communication might have been, you guys might have crossed hairs. It might have not been that direct. It might have been kind of confusing to figure out what was actually underneath all this surface talk. But you know, you guys are working together now. And if this is like energetically, then in your dream, you might have had a conversation in your dream with your twin about something of like a spiritual topic, or something about a conversation you've had in the past. For the Divine Feminine's last week's mental energies, we had the Page of Wands clarified by the Star in reverse. So we have a lot of these starting fresh, starting new energies from the Divine Feminines that we saw from last week's reading, where the Divine Feminines are mentally prepared for this new beginning. And with the Star cards in reverse, it's like the Page is out there, right at the crack of dawn, and ready to go. Like, yep, the new beginning is here. I'm ready to start. But they have to wait until like literally the stars come out at night for things, like, because things are already aligned, but you have to wait. There's just like that time thing, that time issue. You just have to wait until nighttime to get your gifts, or get whatever you're hoping and wishing for. And it's just like, okay, like, I guess I have a 12-hour shift in between now until when I get to do what I want to do. But, you know, it's just like a waiting game a little bit. But you're mentally there. You're mentally ready for this fresh new start. Because in your physical energies, we have the Four of Swords in reverse with the Fool card in reverse. The Four of Swords in reverse reminds me of, like, you know, you guys were like taking a break. The Divine Feminines were taking a break for a second, because, like, you know, the second you get up, you have to get to work. Like, the second, like you're sleeping and someone throws you into the freaking ocean, and it's like, swim. So it's like you're resting for like the 2 seconds you get to rest now, because this new start is here. You just gotta wait until the stars come out. You know, you have to wait for the stars are already there. It's already in plan. It's a divine timing situation, and it's so close, so there, that you should enjoy the 2 seconds of, you know, downtime you do have. I know, like, some of the Divine Feminines like really anxious and like, but can feel that it's here. So, you know, take the break when you can, and also take the naps when you can with these like hardcore like ascension energies. Ooh, like, I took like 3 naps in one day once, because I don't take naps. It was just like, this is like such strong energies right now. Like, things are happening in the physical, within your physical body too. For the Divine Masculines last week, again, like last week's reading, it was like clear-cut major arcana energies clarified by more major arcana. Like, the masculines are going through some major life changes, and it's very clear-cut what these big life changes are. For the heart energies, they have the Temperance card, and it's clarified by the Four of Pentacles. Like, they're evening out. They're trying to walk the middle path. They're trying to figure out what's the best route to go now. I feel like a lot of masculines might have had some big events happen in their life recently, and like that's like spiritually in line. That was like in their destiny. Maybe they left their job. Maybe their best friend or brother and sister that they're really close with moved away. Maybe they stopped hanging out with a group of people just out of the blue because they're just like, this isn't for me anymore. They picked up their old guitar and started playing again, and like, you know, hit up their like bandies from like people they played in a band with, or like they like, picked up a new hobby just by like walking down like memory lane. Maybe they went to go visit some family or where they went to school or the last place they worked, and it just like reminded them of someone they used to be and someone they used to like more than who they are now. So they're trying to figure out what path to go on now that they know what they want more and know what they don't want more. They're putting a lot of importance on walking this new path. In their mental energies, we have the High Priestess, clarified by the Empress. They know who the divine feminine is now. The divine masculines know what the divine feminine means to them. They know it in their gut. They know it because their heart beats faster every time they think about them. They get butterflies in their stomach every time they see them on social media or walk past them or talk to you. I just got the symbol for ascension. So they're awakening. They're awakening more and more and more as every day goes by. And for the physical energies, we have the Seven of Wands with the Justice card. Yeah, so whatever happened in their physical life that really, really hit them hard in their heart of hearts, and realized that this was like kind of necessary. It might have not been a really positive experience for a lot of them. It might have been something that they didn't expect to happen or they didn't want to happen, but they're realizing now that it's for the best. They're realizing now it's for the best. So what's going on this week for Twin Flames? We have, for the union energies, the Page of Swords, clarified by the Four of Swords in reverse again. So here we have both twins very excited about the idea of coming into union with each other, with a flurry of thoughts, almost childlike. I feel like these emotions that you haven't felt for a long time, you know, these could be emotions that like you felt when you like first fell in love, you know, when you're young love, or the first time you met your twin. Those kind of feelings are like bubbling up now, and it's making both the twins want to like get up and get to work. You know, let's get to it. And whatever that you were working on in terms of positive abundance, where there was you know, finances, like wealth, your health, you know, love, obviously, but you know, creating a community, finding people that accept you for you, and so you have someone to share your ideas with, and in work and in whatever else community you like to be in. And what was the other one? Like your soul mission work, what you want to do that you're passionate about. And what was the last one? Happiness. Yeah. There's just so many flurry of thoughts of getting what you want to get done in your physical life, in your mental life, being happy, in your emotional life, to get to this love, that you're, ready to get to work, busting it out, healing what you need to heal, talking to people that you need to talk to, cutting out people that you need to cut out, thinking about, maybe thinking about what you, getting into that creative mode and thinking like maybe a little bit younger, childlike, getting your child essence out to think more creatively. Because once you start thinking more creatively, and whether you're in communication with your twin or not, you definitely are energetically. There's a lot of energetic unions that already went on. In your dream state, you might be talking, right? Telepathically. But I feel like there's a lot more physical communication going on among twins. There's like a sense of like, let's get back into that like childlike fun, so you can think more creatively, and the more creative you think, the more these ideas, these divine downloads come to you about what you should do next, maybe. What your soul mission is, where you should maybe live, where you should maybe go on vacation, because you're going to bump into this random person or a random building that's going to have some sort of idea waiting for you. What you should do about your financial situation, just getting into that creative mindset so you can let these ideas come to you. For the Divine Feminines this week, for the heart energies, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the King of Cups. Wow. So again, feeling a lot of the King of Cups again. There's so much that the feminine is feeling in, like, with love. Like, there's an overwhelming amount of love the Divine Feminine is holding right now, sharing right now, being right now. They're not guarded so much. They're open to giving this love and receiving the love, which is important, which is why the Divine Feminines have been slowly receiving in this abundance, having these stars. All they have to do is aligned for them. All this abundance is aligned for the Divine Feminines because they've been keeping their vibrations high, receiving, being open to receiving love and giving love. And the way you can get the union to, where you can get that union to present itself faster in the physical, is to share that love with yourself, within yourself, with your higher self, with Source, God, your angels, your spirit team, whatever you believe in, and with the people around you that you love, doing the things that you love. Just constantly sharing and receiving love in your physical life will automatically have you share that love through your heart chakra with your twin, and that's going to affect everything else, like your thoughts, your physical environment bringing things to you. And so for the mental energies, we have the 10 of Swords in reverse, clarified by a lot. The King of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Death card reverse. Here again, like these union energies, we feel this new beginning is here. It's knocking on our door. We just need to put some clothes on because we just got out of the shower in order to answer the door. So we just some people might have got caught off guard with how quickly communication came from your twin, how quickly union has started for them, how quickly these dreams are entering your dream state every night with your twin. It's like, it's here. I can feel it. It's right outside. I just need to finish doing my hair. I just need to wait, because the divine timing is telling me it's here. You just have to answer the door. For the physical energies, for the Divine Feminines this week, we have the Queen of Wands. the Justice card, clarified by the Seven of Cups. There's been relatively light energies in the heart and mental energies for the Divine Feminines last week and this week. But for the physical energies, there's been a lot of that's where like the heavier energies have been for the Divine Feminines in the last couple of weeks. So I feel like the Divine Feminines are reconnecting with their spiritual bodies. These ascension energies are essentially merging the two 3D and 5D bodies we have, and I've been getting that a lot in my meditations. A lot of Divine Feminines might be given signs through meditation, through nature walks, through just random downloads of how you're merging these two bodies and literally going through physical changes, and how this is just the next step. Like you have made these choices, and all these things that you've been waiting for, thinking about, manifesting, is now slowly trickling in, because you've been holding this Queen of Wands energy, this fire within you to be a go-getter, to keep your to have high confidence, to make decisions, to be fair and loving to everyone around you. You might have been helping, the Divine Feminines might have been helping, bring light to a lot of people recently, and will be this week. That's soul mission status for Divine Feminines. You are showing the way, you are lighting the way by being the light, which is bringing this union in so fast. The Divine Masculines, for their heart energies this week, we have the Magician in reverse and the Page of Cups reverse. So I have that a lot of Divine Masculines may have offered some sort of cup in like a very not secretive, but like cryptic way. Like they might have offered this kind of cup to the Divine Feminines in a very cryptic way, where I think last reading I was saying like, yeah, like me saying this to the Divine Feminine is telling her that I want a long-term relationship with her. Like, hey, like I want to move closer to you, like, or hey, I want to take this vacation with you, or hey, like I want to go into business with you. And it's like, or like I want to like have like a serious like powwow session with you about ideas for this kind of project. And I had the Divine Feminine being like, what, like, is this, what does this mean? Does this mean that like in a few months that they want to hit me up again and we'll talk further about this financial situation, or try to help the masculine out in some sort of situation? And the Divine Masculine was thinking, no, like I'm trying to give you this cup of love. I'm trying to give you an offer. I'm trying to give you this indication that I want something more long-term with you. So we have the Divine Masculines realizing that something's a little off here with their manifestations. It might not come off the right way. It's like they offer this cup to the Divine Feminines, and the Divine Feminine gave it back, and it was a fish that popped up. And it's like, what? I was not expecting the Divine Feminine to give me back this cup with a fish in it, which the Page of Cups has a fish in their cup. So yeah, that they might be thinking about another way to give this offer to the Divine Feminine, or to try again, or if it's communication, like maybe the communication came off kind of weird or not as they expected, or telepathically they might have sent you an idea about something, like of a place that they want to move to with you, and then when it got to you, it was just, you were just like, I would never live there. What are you thinking about? And they feel kind of like, ooh, I didn't think about that. Maybe they wouldn't like to live there. Hopefully I didn't screw up. I'm gonna have to try that again. For their mental energies, we have the World in reverse, clarified by the reunion cards, the Six of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. So we have here the masculines feeling like I'm so close to making this all work, everything coming together. I feel this reunion. I know that this reunion is going to bring me fulfillment. I feel like I need to work a different angle, and they're working hard. They're trying to think of how to make this happen. With their physical energies, we have the Hangman in reverse, which is a good thing because that's like they have clarity. They're enlightened with this idea. They know who the Divine Feminine is. They know that they want reunion. They know that they have to do something about it, but they have the Strength card in reverse. Like that was a strong blow to their ego, maybe, or they felt like it took all that they had to give this offer or thought, physically or energetically, to the Divine Feminine, and they got like not rejected, but they don't know where they stand, and that's just as bad because they're still gonna think about how to make this work better. Yeah. And then what we have going on in the last few days of August into the first few days of September is that we have this Four of Cups in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Like, how do we offer this cup? How do we give this offer to the twin? Like, where is my offer? Like, whether you're the Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine, one of you might have offered a cup and the other one might have not realized that they were offering the cup. And another situation is like one of the twins might be waiting for the cup and didn't realize that that the other person's waiting. Like, it's like, hey, we have this Ten of Pentacles, this whole lifetime of all these beautiful manifestations of everything, the beautiful home, financial stability, our soul mission, our passion project, a family if we want it, a community. It's like almost here, but there's some crossed hairs when it comes to giving this offer. And the good thing is though, so the Divine Masculines, they have like so much energy going on for this like coming week after this week, with their heart energies. It's like they're ready for this new start. They built up their strength. They're trying to be playful and flirty. They're trying to make the right decisions. They feel like they've already rocked their foundation. They already broke up their old foundation. They're ready to build a new one, and they already started building a new one. They felt like they already left the things in their past behind, the old karmic situations, the old them that they didn't like. They feel like the stars have already started to align for them, that they already see things coming together. They feel like they already offered that cup to the feminine, and they're here as the Knight of Cups coming for round two. Like, all right, here we go. Like, let's try this again. They feel like they've started something already. They already started this reunion, and it's just like, what I saw was for like the Divine Feminine, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Swords with the Tower card, and they're all kind of at angles. So it's like the Ace of Pentacles is almost here. Like the offer was like kind of given, but without clarity, without the full picture, without the whole truth. And like the Tower is like sideways here, whereas in reverse here. So the Divine Feminine is like, wait, have we already started building the foundation? Did we did you fully get rid of all the stuff, your old baggage, your old ways of thinking? Like, did that happen? Like, because this offer is kind of confusing. I'm not sure if you're could you clarify further what this is, you know? Because they intuitively know that they're working on communication. The twins are working on coming out of not knowing. The divine masculine feels like he knows. The divine feminine feel like they're coming out of not knowing, because they know they're making plans with the twin, whether this is energetically or in the physical. But it's like when I was channeling the twin flame energies before this reading, I got 50-50. Like, if you don't know who your twin is yet, 50% of you are going to know right away, like, this is my twin when you meet them. The other 50% is going to feel like you're going to talk to them, your twin, bump into them, work right next to them for like a month or two, and then realize like, oh my goodness, that's my twin. Wow. Like, you know, how did I not see that before? And then same with like the other waves. Like 50% of you are going to come into communication. It's going to be slow going. It's just going to be like, hey, how are you? And then it's slowly going to build up to something more substantial conversations. And then 50% of you are going to talk and then like dive right into it about like the 10 of Pentacles, about your life goals, what you've been doing in the past like year or two, whatever months. And then 50% of twins are going to you know, take the next step in their relationship, you know, make it official, or you know, think about getting married and get like engaged, you know, pretty soon. And then the other 50% is going to be like, you just start talking about taking that next steps, and it's going to take a little while to get around to making that happen. Just because you guys are both just so chill about everything and working on whatever you want to work on, and just know that the connection is there. And so you're have time. So it's like 50-50 for the twins right now. But a lot of reunions have started in whatever way it started for you. And there's a lot of beautiful fun young energy coming in. So I would say bring in the creativity, let the ideas come through, do some fun stuff so you get your creative juices flowing, so you can be more creative with, you know, how you talk to people, with how you think about coming into union, and how to be flirty, and how to maybe make the next step, what you want to do in terms of your career or where you want to live. You know, let the creative juices flow. So with that, I hope you enjoy this reading. I hope you stay with me mostly in the moment, and I wish you much love and light.